Happy St. Patrick's Day from New York City. St. Patrick is a girl. He has reincarnated as Melanie Lynn Speer. Here she is with her daughter, Ostara Gloria, and St. Patrick. Okay, we have flowers for her. Here she is. Isn't she beautiful? He was a beautiful saint. Now, we're at the New York City St. Patrick's Day Parade. It happened since 1762 at Channel 4, NBC, New York, Manhattan, up Fifth Avenue. There's a green line painted on Fifth Avenue. We're thanking the Irish for their support down through the ages, from the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, the fighting 369th, and after 9/11, they were there for us. In 1883, St. Patrick was born in Bellevue Hospital, was reborn as a girl named Melanie Lynn Speer, currently the mother of 4 former saints: the poet Saint Mirabai, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Lou Ranziger, Saint number 2, Saint Kabir, Hiawatha, Chief Sitting Bull, now Ostara Gloria, Baba Jamal Singh, Corinne Beatrice Crowder, Miss Frog of Clarksville, Tennessee, Shirley Temple, Rosie the Riveter, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, now Gendara Michelle Ranziger, recently graduated high school. She wants to be a biological anthropologist. And son, the 4th saint, her son Seth Wynn Ranziger, once Seth was once Alexander Graham Bell, and he was a great saint of Agra who built the Taj Mahal for his wife, now his grandmother, Mildred Michelle Anderson Birdsong Speer. There's a St. Patrick's Day party at 2:30 at St. Francis of Assisi Residence 3. St. Francis was reborn August 1st, 1975 at Queens General Hospital, New York City, as a girl: Robin Michelle Birdsong, Michelangelo, Queen Victoria, Empress of India, Galileo, Dr. Seuss, now daughter of Mary Magdalene, the only daughter of the Most High God, the Son, the source, the uterus, and the penis. And Mary Magdalene is the daughter of King George V, Mr. Rogers, Moses the Lawgiver, Supreme Archangel in Heaven Charan Singh Ji Muraji, heart surgeon Dr. Alan Bloomberg of Montefiore Hospital and Medical Review Associates. And she's the daughter of Dr. Newell, the eye surgeon at the University of Chicago, and Mary Magdalene, Mildred Michelle Anderson, born at Lion Inn Hospital in Chicago, Illinois, is the wife of Jesus Christ, Josh Groban, Sweeney Todd. Parade guests from Aer Lingus, including a stewardess, member of the aircraft crew. Mildred Michelle Anderson was a stewardess for American Airlines. The Knights, also marching in the parade, the Knights of St. Patrick's. Tons of thousands of green outfitted revelers are lining Fifth Avenue Friday, and millions joining virtually as New York City's iconic St. Patrick's Day Parade steps off for the 262nd time in its storied history. Rockefeller Foundation, 40 million Americans need healthy foods. They are working to help the needy. That is, the Rockefeller Foundation is working to help the needy. And Saint Bridget is a female patron saint of Ireland. Saint Patrick, now Melanie Lynn Speer, once their slave, became the patron saint of Ireland and of the poor. She and her family of saints have lived as a poverty-stricken family in Colorado for many years, even now, as does her mother in Manhattan, New York City. Mildred Michelle Anderson Birdsong Speer live in poverty. 342 firefighters lost in 9/11. We will never forget their sacrifice. Cardinal Dolan stood in front of St. Patrick's Cathedral when he was being interviewed. I went to St. Patrick's Cathedral when I went to see the tree at Rockefeller Center, and I sat there and I saw the Nativity and the choir sang, and I saw beautiful little children rolling around on the floor because they were very little. It was a wonderful experience. The cathedral is awesome. The architect is amazing. The parade is having a moment of silence for 343 firefighters lost and still counting. Yonkers, Far Rockefeller, and Rockland have lots of parades in March around St. Patrick's Day Parade. A lot of Green Beret are here. The weather is 60 degrees, perfect for the parade. Firefighters, the fire department of New York, are marching. Every day they risk their lives to save others. The parade theme is to feed the hungry. We're hearing a lot of bagpipes today. The bagpipes used to lead the warriors into battle. Vince Cahill from Blue Cross Blue Shield celebrates the working man. That's what the parade is for him, to serve to improve the health of New Yorkers. Westchester County Emerald Society walking by. FDNY Fire Department of New York EMS, Emergency Medical Service. So many put their lives on the line every day. No place I'd rather be, says the announcer, than New York City on St. Patrick's Day. Ageless body, timeless mind. Happy St. Patrick's Day. President of Fordham University is marching, founded in 1841, to educate the Irish immigrants coming to New York. They're marching for unity and Christian charity. New York is such a resilient city, says Guinness, working for City Harvest. Have a good rest of the march. There's a lot of talent in New York. So much volunteering throughout the years. Throughout the year. The Seaport District says, founded in memory of those lost in the Titanic out to sea. Helena High School from Montana also here are marchers from Alabama. The Irish Business Organization are marching in the parade, celebrating at Pier 60 in Manhattan. great day to celebrate their Irish heritage. St. Patrick, now Melanie, Lynn, Speer is black and white, a light-skinned black like her mom. We're hearing Sweet Caroline in the background. Caroline Kennedy, daughter of President Kennedy, JFK. Now Kyle Cashew, survival of a high school shooting. Eve says St. Patrick is a girl. Melanie, Lynn, Speer. MSMA Westport, New York, and St. John's University of Queens, New York, making their presence felt here and marching. Maritime College of Bronx, New York. Belfast have a number of festivals, all genres of music. Jazz is there. Jazz is the last improvised music. Music can ship history. Hoover High School band from Alabama marching. 91-year-old Bridget cheering them on from her house. Bagpipes playing at Carnegie Hall tonight. Bobby Sanders' hunger strike martyr banner. The parade honored the name of Patrick and college. St. Francis College, 161 years. Students, alumni marching, just moved into State of Arts building in Brooklyn, started by two brothers. Iona College from New Rochelle, New York, founded in 1940 for New York working class. Iona College pipe band goes back to 4000 BC. The Gaelic Society, the language of Ireland, are marching. Irish dancing is marching. Chairman of the board of parade. Theme of parade, world hunger. 12% of the population starved to death in Ireland. 12% immigrated all over the world, especially to New York. That's why the parade is here. The major parade is here. They have parades on 95% of the countries in the world. City Meals on Wheel. City Harvest. 2 million New Yorkers are food insecure. We raised, that is City Meals on Wheel, City Harvest, raised $1 million at the gala the other day. Manhattan College, around 100 years old. Riverdale campus, the Bronx. Catholic Charity City Harvest reached, during the pandemic, 10 million people. Hillary Byrne marched. Kevin Conway is the Grand Marshal for 2023 St. Patrick's Day Parade. It says Happy St. Patrick's Day if you can't read it. And that's a shamrock. Josh Groban out of March 16 Sweeney Todd performance by Caitlin Hornick. 19 hours ago she wrote this. Josh Groban will not appear in the title role at the March 16 performance of Sweeney Todd due to a non-COVID illness, Broadway News has learned. Josh Groban, Jesus Christ's wife, Mary Magdalene, Michelle Birdsong, was out of sorts March 16 due to having dental work done. Dr. Wing of Dr. Combasar's office drilled and filled 2 cavities of Michelle Birdsong yesterday. Ouch. As usual, Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene this life shared life events. He was out of service. She was out of service. Okay, so I went to the party at St. Francis of Assisi Residence 3, and I took some photographs, and all I could eat was a biscuit and some French fries because Sheila offered her grandmother's salad, some kind of salad, but It was made with Jello, that's what it was. And that's made with horse's hoofs. So they kill the horse and use the gel from his hoofs to make Jello. No thank you. And then they had potatoes. No thank you, because it had gravy over it. And then they had chicken, a dead body part of chicken. Of course, I can't eat that. That nauseates me. And plus, I have empathy for the chicken. Joe Friedman said if he didn't kill and eat the animals, somebody else would. I now said, the Bible said, thou shalt not kill. And he didn't have any more to say about the subject. He was down there. He was eating chicken and horse hoofs. So he didn't learn anything from our conversation that affected his behavior. And Confucius was there, Sammy Ing, he got up and danced. They sang Danny Boer for Eleanor Roosevelt, Judy Redinger, who died, and Linda Nestler. So she lived across from me. At one point she tried to kill me. And the head demon resigned after what he saw they did to me. And he's in Antarctica safe. Hopefully he'll join us in a warmer climate when he's ready. He says, I will. That's good. Okay, so I didn't stay very long downstairs. I told Tarek about Melanie being reborn St. Patrick's. And he said, is she Michael Speer's daughter? And I said, yes. She's Michael Speer's legal daughter. She was conceived by David Garrett, King David, when that was Bathsheba, his wife. Okay, so that's all I want to talk about. Have a happy festival of St. Patrick's Day, you guys. So on.